Greeting to all of you. I'm glad to be here to again share with you some of the concept of Yellow Emperor in a classic, The Ancient Wisdom. As I have mentioned earlier, the ancient wisdom concepts are very difficult to understand, mostly because of our education system, whereby we have been influenced by the Western education and Western medicine. And I have one interesting case to illustrate this difficulty. I have a student who enrolled to my Ancient Wisdom video courses at Udemy about 1 month ago. She was very satisfied to learn about this ancient wisdom, and she's made remark and feedback say that she has learned a great deal. In the past, she also read out some of the Chinese medicine books in a piecemeal manner, and she could not get the overall understanding. I thank her for her good feedback. Yesterday, she called me and we have a discussion, and she said that lately 1 or 2 weeks, she has profuse sweating problem. When she take meal, breakfast, lunch or dinner, she sweat a lot. And even with small movement, she also sweat. I explained that it is not wise to just tackle one symptom with a solution. We need to understand the overall situation. She understands that, and I start to inquire about her recent daily life pattern. It is clear that she has been very hardworking. After attending the video courses for 1 month, she diligently carried out the recommendation in terms of her food intake and also in terms of her Qi exercise. She even go into detail to practice the 5 animal Qi exercise. As the video course explained that different animal movement helps in different 5 organ function. I congratulate her for her interest in such learning. So with that understanding, I explained that the problem of the profuse sweating problem can arise from before birth, that we are not installed with a good body constituent. And after birth, because of a lack of understanding about life cultivation, lack of understanding about the ancient wisdom knowledge, we did not take care of our body, and today we have problems surfacing. And I asked her, how old is she? She said she is already 50 plus years old, and she is already in menopause. And she also said that based on the body constituent questionnaire, as per the video course, she realized that she had Qi deficiency problem. The Qi deficiency is among all the body constituent have the highest score. So with that, I explained that it is a Qi deficiency, or it is a Qi, the function of Qi, one of which is to take care of our body fluid and make sure that it will not sweat profusely. So with that, she also shared with me that about 10 years ago, she had this tidal glands problem, and she underwent an operation. Then I asked her, do you continue with medication after the operation for 10 plus years? She said yes, she is taking medication every day, and she further explained by saying that because of the removal, because of the operation, there is lack of enzyme hormone that require her to continue taking the medication. So now you see that this is the conflict, it is a dilemma. On one hand, you want to practice the ancient wisdom. On the other hand, you still continue with the Western medicine. And we all know that whatever type of medication, it will do harm to our body. So it is very much a problem of our thinking pattern. I'm not suggesting that she should not take any more Western medication, but it is more the belief system that if you consciously and diligently practice your life cultivation, you do all the necessary balancing, one day you do not need to take Western medicine. So you need to have this conviction and not, I continue to take my medication because I think it is necessary. At the same time, I continue to practice the ancient wisdom. Then there is a conflict in terms of this thinking. So I hope you can see the difficulty now that our mind is rather split. We believe in one thing, we also believe in another thing. That's why I say it is very difficult to have this type of understanding. With the discussion and my explanation, she began to understand better that she should have full faith in her daily practice, in her daily life cultivation method, and one day she does not need to take any more Western medication. I hope this one gives you some food for thought, and we will continue our sharing in the next session. Thank you. I wish to further elaborate when I say that I don't mean to ask her to stop the Western medication, but rather to have a conscious mind that if she diligently practices her life cultivation and balancing, one day she doesn't need the Western medicine. And while she is practicing and with confidence that there are some improvement, she can begin to reduce the dosage of the Western medicine and closely examine whether it has any effect on her body system. If there is no serious effect, and she could continue with her experimentation to further reduce the dosage until one day she doesn't need the medicine anymore. Presently, these are the video courses on Yellow Emperor's Inner Classic available at Udemy Learning Platform. Food therapy for the unique you with your own body constituent. Meridians, chi exercises, and other self-help healing methods. Organs functionality, what Western medicine does not know. 5-element theory, build relationship of parts for holism. Qi, its mystery unfolded. 5 essential human life variables. Philosophy, yin-yang theory, and application. Health from head to toe, breast and breast cancer. Health from head to toe, brain, Parkinson, dementia, stroke. You can find the links to these video courses at my blog www.360q.com.